Yo, what's up, guys? Switch here. I am accompanied by Denim, David, and Nico, and welcome to the podcast. This is something new that we're trying out as a team, and right now we just want to talk about the PS5 and the Xbox are coming out very soon. So, Nico, I think you had something to say about the PS5.
I feel like PS5, everyone's been looking at it recently. They released the trailer about it with all the new games, and I feel like one thing they missed was the prices. And competing with the Xbox, I feel like they really have to lower their prices, and we expect them to have prices around 400 to 500. When in reality, we're probably going to get something around 700 or higher.
Yeah.
Which is not going to be so good compared to the Xbox, which is going around a lower price, around 400 to 500.
So you're saying that Xbox is going like down the route of lowering their prices?
Yes.
Alright.
And PS5 it's going to be really hard to compete against that.
Yeah, especially because like both products are really good, and people are going to be looking more towards, I guess, the pricing, like which one's lower than the other one.
Yes, of course.
Can I interject for a quick second?
Yeah, of course. Just jump right in.
In terms of prices, I understand where the whole conflict is, where people are naturally gonna gravitate towards low price. But let's not kid ourselves. Based off of the presentation we've seen for both consoles this far, a lot more people are gonna be looking to the PS5 in general. Just because they have more to offer in terms of games, in terms of quality, just looking at both commercials for the games. The PS5 and the Xbox are both going to make sales, and a lot of people are going to be looking at the PS5 regardless of the price. So I feel like if the price was at least close, then PS5 doesn't have to worry. But if it's a case where Xbox is $400, PS5 is $800, that might be an issue, but I still feel like PS5 will have a market. That's undeniable.
Yeah, I don't feel the same way, bro. Whereas graphics and SSD and RAM and all that kind of stuff, the technical stuff come in, they're both about on par. I would say the PlayStation's probably a little bit better with that kind of stuff, just because they always have been. Now, whereas what PS5 is looking more towards is they're looking more towards games and exclusives and that kind of stuff, where Xbox is looking more towards playability and cost, right? So that's what the two companies are really looking at. Because remember, Xbox has ties with Microsoft, because they're owned by Microsoft. So if they really wanted to, they could always get better graphics and stuff. But yeah, they just PS5 is really looking more towards the exclusive and the games.
Quick question.
Than anything else.
It comes down to that.
Has Xbox even made a release or a big announcement on their new product? Because I wouldn't know just because I'm PC and PS.
Yeah, I play mostly PlayStation, and that's what I'm really concerned about, how good they're going to be competing against the Xbox. And I'm not really sure if they have, but they have released some of the games and some of the specs we are expecting.
Yes.
The only way I know about the Xbox is because of the Game Awards, because I was watching it that time. So
I only ever played Xbox for MW2, and that was it.
Yeah, I only play Xbox when I go over someone's house. And
Yeah,
you play cards.
MW2 and Halo were the only things I played on there. Oh, and channel. No, I can't remember the name. Whatever, I don't remember the name.
Well, it's gonna really come down to price, because there's also parents that want to give their kids a present, and some people can't just be loyal to a company because of their past, what they did in the past. They had some great consoles for sure, but if they come out with a bad console in the future, that's not really going to work out for them, because parents, for Christmas, they're going to look towards the cheaper console that still does high performance and everybody else still knows about, which is going to be Xbox. People just don't want to pay for. It's just like the thing with PCs. You pay $1,000 for a good high-end gaming, but some people just are not that competitive and will just go for something cheaper, something more casual, which is the Xbox. Although the PS5 does give better specs.
Yeah.
In my opinion, games too.
So talking about games, have you guys seen the new Spider-Man game? Like, how hyped are you guys for that?
Oh, that looks awesome.
It looks awesome.
I'm ready for that.
But like, honestly, I'm a little bit scared because like, while it does look amazing and while I am up for it, I'm worried that it's just going to be like Spider-Man with a nice can of spray paint, right? And I don't want that. I don't want just a different game that looks different but plays the same way. I want an entire new experience. I'm not so sure how they're supposed to flip the script.
I thought you were gonna say that you were scared because you thought it was gonna flop, kind of the same way like the old Spider-Man game did. Because it did have a lot of hype, but
And I feel like with the concept of Spider-Man, like yeah, it can flop, but like it's never gonna be that bad. You know, it's never gonna reach. Can I finish? Can I finish? No. I don't think it'll reach garbage tier levels of game, but I do want a different game. I do want a different Spider-Man. I don't just want Spider-Man, but he's black now. You know, I want an actual different game. And that's it.
Well, I had fun playing the last Spider-Man, and what people really wanted was an online mode. And if they went ahead and made multiplayer somehow, I mean, it's about dimensions. They really can add that in. It's like, come on, they can really add that in this time. Yeah, you can play with your friends, you know, like GTA. That's like a GTA.
I was about to say that's gonna be the most chaotic thing everywhere. You look up in the sky, there's just 20 people swinging above you.
Yeah, but that's what people want.
It's live.
Play with your friends.
If you're like a civilian at that time, dog, you'd be afraid.
Yeah, let's not get it twisted. Like that, 20 people up in the sky just swinging with each other like birds, dude. That's live. But I mean, that's chaotic and hard to code. You feel? Especially
there's
like
definitely going to be problems around it, and it's not yet promising that they're really going to add that in the first place. But I'll be ready for a new Spider-Man game. I had fun with the first one that I already played.
well,
yeah.
Right here I'm looking that FIFA 21 and Madden 21 are dropping with the PS5. I mean, I don't know how big of sports fans or specifically FIFA and Madden you guys are, but I'm hyped for FIFA more than Madden.
For FIFA, I am, but Madden, so. I don't really care about the rest. 2K too.
I don't really hear a lot of people talk about Madden.
Yeah, no one really talks about Madden in my experience. Like I've seen FIFA,
Really?
I've seen 2K, but like I don't know if people. You never find a Madden fan. You either find a football fan or like a football game fan. You don't find a Madden specific fan, but you find FIFA fans. You find 2K fans. You don't find Madden fans.
No, I find Madden fans. You just don't. You know what you don't find? You don't find MLB the game fans, dude. Oh my goodness. MLB the show.
Those are like more like mobile players, I feel like. Like when I find the MLB players, I usually find them like on mobile.
You're literally just playing Wii Sports, dude. I don't know what you're doing.
Hey, Wii Sports ain't that bad, okay? I'm biased because I'm a Nintendo boy, but like Wii Sports can slap.
Nothing wrong with that.
How about racing games?
You're the most.
I know that we all grew up on the Asphalt series, like on mobile, but now PS5 is bringing in Gran Turismo 7, and the graphics on this game was crazy.
Depends.
Oh yeah.
What kind of game you're talking? Games like Need for Speed. I grew up on Need for Speed, bro.
Yeah.
Need for Speed is one of my favorite series to this date. Now, whereas Forza and those kind of games, I don't like those. Where like you're in the racetrack and you just do like that, like open world. You get chased by cops.
Oh,
type
that's
thing.
that's the type of speed that they like. Well, Gran Turismo 7, from what I'm seeing, is you're in a racetrack, but the graphics and the cars are like modern. I mean, unless I'm. Oh no,
Yeah, this looks like a.
You know how in the arcades you go on like the motorcycle or the
Yeah.
it's more like that. You're like you're in the city of a race.
I remember going to Coco Jam, like the arcade in Jamaica, and just playing those games for hours. I'd suck, but like those are memories.
Yeah, bro. Dave and Buster's, bro. Yo, boomers before they close down.
I'm not really sure if this game will do well though, but like the Gran Turismo 7, because I don't really see a lot of people asking for racing games now. I feel like there's already so many, and I mean the graphics and all, but do people really still want to play a racing game? Like how many times do you play it? It's like bored.
You want to.
Like,
Sorry, yeah, go ahead.
I think it just depends on when it's released. Like, if we're being faced with the choice of this versus Spider-Man, no one's touching that game, period. But like, if it's just a low period where no companies are really releasing anything, it's just like, hey, Gran Turismo 7 is up. You'd be like, come on.
Now, if you want a graphics game though, because I hear you guys saying graphics games, I was looking at Flight Simulator for bro. If you guys look at Flight Simulator, the graphics on that game are impeccable, dude. And if you know me, I don't use that word ever, but it is actually impeccable, dude. And other than that, I would get a Naughty Dog game. Speaking of, The Last of Us 2 came out like yesterday?
Yeah.
I think it's today. I'm not sure.
I think it came out yesterday for download, or at least for PlayStation. It came out for download yesterday at like 6, but most people started playing it today.
Yo, I know we all know this game. The Resident Evil series, bro. They're coming out with Resident Evil 8 Village. Yeah. Are you? I saw
that trailer.
It sounds like you guys are ready.
I'm ready for it. Yo,
Sure.
what games are you guys ready for right now? Because I'm ready for Village. I'm ready for Demon Souls, Dying Light 2, Overwatch 2.
Wait, Overwatch 2 is a thing? I didn't see it.
Yeah, no, Overwatch 2 was announced way before that though. It was announced at it wasn't E3.
It was last year.
Blizzard thing. Yeah, but it wasn't last year. It wasn't E3. I think it was Blizzard Con.
Yeah, it was Blizzard. They did a live stream on it.
Yeah, they did like Blizzard Con or something like that. And then I remember watching it on Tim the Tatman stream. Like that was just. It was pretty vibe, dude.
Honestly, in terms of what I'm looking for, in terms of
Sorry.
Now,
One more? Can I say one more? Dude, Skate 4, dude. They said that Skate 4 was
I saw that.
dude, and I was just like, wait, hold on.
I love Skate 4.
Oh, and Ratchet and Clank.
yeah, I was about to say, that's the main thing I'm looking for. But like, after looking at the PS5 like reveal trailer, a lot of the indie games actually look really nice. Like,
Kino. You guys saw Kino? Like, dude, the art style on that game was beautiful.
nice. Like that game is nice. There's also this other indie game, I forgot its name. I think it was near the end, where like it's hard to describe, but
I don't remember all the games. I just remember me and Nico was watching it, and then we put it like in chat.
We were texting about it.
Yeah, we were watching it together, and the Marvel game too looks pretty cool, dude. They've announced that a while ago though, but shoot.
You know what you guys are not ready for?
Mm.
GTA 5 Enhanced. So on this, people are, of course, the rumors of GTA 6 and their release date and like what they're like the setting would be. So I'm looking at this article, right? And they're saying that the PS5 version of GTA 5 is going to come out in 2021, but the people who are still playing GTA online on the PS4 will get $1 million in-game cash every month until the PS5 release. So I wonder if that's going to be the same way with like PC players also. So
Jesus, that's not.
what do you guys think is going to happen with like the PC players and the
Though I feel like a PC players would rather have a GTA 6, and I feel like I would rather have a GTA 6 enhanced too, because we've had a GTA 5 for so long. Don't get me wrong, that game was awesome, but everyone wants a 6, and I feel like they should give what the community wants instead of just enhancing a game. Like, that's kind of lazy if you think about it. They just gave better graphics to an old game and released it when they could have just made a whole different game. We've given them so many years to do this, and they still haven't.
I mean,
Since GTA 5.
If you really think about it, GTA 6 is worth the wait because I feel like they're behind the scenes trying to perfect this as much as they can and listening to what we want, putting that all together into GTA 6.
Man, if they are, I expect to see it go from Florida all the way to Alaska. Alright? I better see like a massive map, all the cars ever made.
Dude.
Like, this better be a fat, mad game.
That caught me off,
500 gigabytes at least.
500.
Yeah, like
Dude, there better be a teleporter to China, bro. I swear to God.
Gee.
Yo, one thing they should do for sure is the loading screen time should be cut down to a minimum. That loading screen better be like COD at least. Just give us the Rockstar logo and that's it.
Bro, that
But
was...
here's the thing. When you're trying to generate an entire fucking state at the same time, you can't expect the loading screen to just be like a couple seconds. Like, the whole entire environment has to be generated in like a few moments. So like, I'm not saying loading time can't be cut down, but like, don't be too surprised if they still be destructive. Because
But could you imagine if loading screens were actually correct? Like the percentages? Because when you're on GTA, you'd be at 99% for 20 minutes, and then you'd still be like, yo.
I feel like if loading screens were correct, I feel like every city there'd be no homeless people and everybody would have money, you know? Like Utopia, but listen, if we want a GTA 6 that has fast loading, we are definitely gonna have to sacrifice a few things. With faster like, we're gonna have to sacrifice the graphics. With longer loading, we're gonna get better graphics, but we're also gonna change the prices of it.
Dude, I'm fine with sacrificing your Florida to Alaska. You can cut it down in half. Oh my god.
Yeah.
But,
I better see us go like all of my I actually like cities I'm expecting is at least like Miami. Some cities like those, like we already got Vegas. I mean not Vegas, Los Angeles and New York. Just different names. So, like we should get Miami, like some of the most iconic USA cities.
Mimi. Just Mimi.
I feel like Miami's just iconic for all the wrong reasons.
Oh, Mimi. Dude, Miami.
It'd probably be like Fort Liquor Hill, and like
Oh.
I don't know, like
yeah, expanding from Miami to to Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah.
yo, imagine we find our houses in there. That'd be great.
Yeah, I was about to say like, me and Nico just on at our crib.
That happened in the Spider-Man game. People were able to swing to their apartment in New York.
Hey man, that's crazy.
So, what's like the earliest PlayStation? I mean, we've been so wrapped around PlayStation. I'm gonna try to wrap it up to Xbox and get some more information on that. But what's like the earliest PlayStation console you guys played on? Like even it could be once or
PS2.
twice. It doesn't have to be.
PS2.
I've never actually owned a PlayStation, but like the earliest game I have for that is like Kingdom Hearts, so that would be like PS2.
Wow, that's a throwback.
I was about to say that is a hot minute since since PlayStation saw Kingdom Hearts, bro.
Yo, okay, Kingdom Hearts is my thing, alright? That's
No,
my
but PlayStation can't get Kingdom Hearts anymore because of rights. So like, for you to play Kingdom Hearts on the PlayStation was, yeah, go back to 2002, bro.
Alright, so the point that I'm trying to get at is, you guys remember Little Big Planet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't they rename it
Oh,
Sackboy? Like the newest.
Sackboy.
Yeah, they're calling it Sackboy A Big Adventure. I haven't really seen the
Yeah.
trailer. Some clips real quick.
It's not that much. It's just gameplay. It's a gameplay trailer. And it looks like Mario Party.
It feels like the last one, honestly.
Really?
It feels like Mario Party. That's what it feels like to me.
I mean, that's what
Yeah,
I mean.
look
That's what
at
it
it.
says in the description of this of the trailer. Instead of a 2.5 game, giving Sony Super Mario Wi-Fi at launch with the cuteness of the Yoshi. So,
You see,
Okay, dude.
one thing I've learned about Nintendo is that Mario is one of those games that you do not compete with. You can have similarities to, but like if you're trying to rival Mario, that's not gonna work.
I think there's games that you just can't really compete with. Like when you think of that fun childish game, like that's childish. Like yeah, you know what I mean. Like cartoonish game, you think Mario, Sonic,
You think
maybe
Nintendo-
Kirby. And then you think of like shooter, you think of like or
Oh, Battlefield.
I was gonna say Halo and Battlefield. Those are the things you think of. You think of right now you think of Battle Royale, you think of Warzone, Fortnite, and PUBG. You feel? There's just games you really can't compete with anywhere. And that's every aspect.
Hey, one thing I'm happy about with all these games coming is I did not see a Battle Royale, and I am so happy.
oh, yo, for real.
Oh,
I've been waiting for the day
That
Battle
makes me so
Royale
happy.
trend was
I'm gonna break your hearts. I'm going to break your guys' hearts later, dude.
Oh,
Oh,
no, dude.
Oh,
Stop lying.
I'm going to break you
I
guys'
had to
hearts.
bring it up. Someone had to bring it up. It had to come up in
Yeah.
conversation.
Alright, what, Brett, just give us the news.
Just give us the news. Just rip off the top.
It has to do with the next COD. Cause,
I mean, COD is fine. Like, I'm fine with the COD and doing the Battle Royale, but just tell us.
okay, so I'm interested in this battle rate because, okay. Can we just talk about the trailer and the reveal real quick? Cause, let's be real. That was supposed to come out in the PS5 reveal. Come on now.
Alright,
I don't know how we didn't.
alright, hold up. Before we go into the PS5, I just want to mention this game, Deathloop. This is like my first time ever seeing this trailer, and it looks pretty sick. I'm not sure if it's a single-player first-person shooter, but
I think it's two-person because of the gorilla.
Deathloop. Oh yeah, I saw that. It looks pretty fun.
yeah, it's a super sick aesthetic game, like with the color textures that they have. And
Oh yeah.
yeah, bro. Like this looks like a great commentary
Oh,
game.
Solar Ash also looks pretty cool too. You saw? I know Nico saw Solar Ash with me. Like that was the one with the like just some dude. I don't even know what he was. He was just like a black figure just going around planets and stuff like that. And got greeted by some big woman. It was weird. It was
Oh,
trippy.
yeah.
I liked it.
No, that's the game I was talking about earlier, the indie game that I was looking forward to. I didn't know
Yeah.
its name. But like,
That it's called Solar
that
Ash.
looks nice. That
Hmm.
game looks very nice.
Hey,
Yeah.
guys. Well, I'm a blow up like a whole bunch of games right now. So guess what? Hitman 3 dropping. Fortnite is dropping. Destiny 2 and Warframe. An oldie, but still a good Warframe.
Oh my goodness.
I'm excited for Warframe.
You guys are.
because Warframe itself, with like any graphics, still looks crazy. So imagine on the
Yeah, dude. Literally, if you put Warframe on the PS2, it would still look good.
It's just that kind of
Bro,
thing.
even on the Game Boy, Warframe will still like have HD graphics.
Not even the Game Boy Color, just like the normal Game Boy, black and white.
Yo, guys, Rainbow Six. Do you think they're gonna add
I don't really. To be honest, I don't know.
that like this whole time I think that I thought that PlayStation also had the trophy, and I thought it was on the keypad, you know what I'm talking about?
Arrow keys, yeah.
Yeah.
D-pad.
Yeah, because I know you can't do it on R1 or R1.
L1, R1,
So, it's crazy that they finally had to for the
I just.
Yo.
We need to. Rainbow. Oh, Horizon
Oh,
Zero Dawn 2, bro.
It's coming for
Actually,
the
we want
Xbox
that.
Series X and PS5
That's the first Xbox game I'm hearing. Like, after all of these.
No. They announced the Master Chief Collection, so MCC is coming out also, which I'm kind of excited about.
PS5 is dominating in games right now because the Xbox is not really giving any exclusives.
Yeah, like,
PS5 has a lot more games. A lot people are gonna want the games that PS5 has, but compared to like the X, just not. It's just falling behind right now.
Have they even given
Like, that's-
any insight? I searched this up.
You can try, but you'll probably just come to the same thing where you see them just giving Xbox saying they're gonna use these games that PS5 already said they're gonna use. They're both gonna have the same games. They can't not have a Call of Duty game. That's too iconic. Like both are gonna have that, and they're just gonna say that, oh yeah, we're coming out with COD. They're gonna say we're coming out with COD, but Xbox isn't coming out with this and be having it. People are like, ooh,
And I
Spider-Man.
mean, the one way I mean, they have Rainbow Six Quarantine, which is I think it's a new season. Watch Dogs Legion, which I was gonna get into, saying that Watch Dogs, I think they're dropping. This is a new Watch Dogs game. I'm assuming because I've never.
oh,
heard
was
of
it
this.
Watch Dogs Legion?
Yeah.
I think I remember.
On the quarantine thing for Rainbow, it's not like a new season. Rainbow Six Quarantine was something that they did already, but it's like pretty much like a zombies mode for it. It's not a new season,
Yeah.
but they did it already. They released it once and then they took it out because it had way too many problems. Or I think they took it out. It might still be there.
I think I remember seeing that whole thing go down. And I think Halo Infinite and Cyberpunk 2077 are like the two games that really got Xbox Series X going. But even though Cyberpunk has been released for PS5 also, like not released, but it's in the list.
We give it up for my man Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
We're actually carrying the Xbox community.
Yo,
So you're breathtaking.
That's what I was saying earlier on when we were talking about prices. It's just like PS5's coming out with way too much right now to not have a market in comparison to Xbox. Right? We're talking about unreleased. Like, there's just too much that PS5 has to work with. So unless Xbox comes out with like, I don't know, a new Cuphead or something, like it's not. Unless it like could become cheaper, it's not gonna compete.
Yo, if Cuphead 2 were to drop, bro, I ain't even gonna lie, I would lose it. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Cuphead was a banger. The first Cuphead. I just remember me and Nico would sit in our friend Felipe's garage with his laptop and we just play Cuphead.
A lot of
on his
people I know hate
laptop.
Cuphead.
Really?
No, it was super hard. It'd get you mad.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
Like that's
No.
what made us want to beat it.
Nah, like Cuphead was a rager. Like if you didn't like it, it's just because you weren't like
You weren't good at it.
Yeah, but like it was a good game in terms of quality. Like, for anyone who knows how much time and effort went into that game and how good it came out because of it, like it's hard to hit Cuphead if you know.
It was actually three guys that made it, like 3 guys in their apartment, and they actually went broke making the game. They lost their apartment and then made more money off the game.
Not to mention, like, they had through how much aspects of the game. Hand-drawn animation, especially for a video game, is like, it'll take you like 3 years to get that done properly. So, a lot was put.
With all that equipment in the corner.
Facts. Man's getting robbed tonight.
You just like watch the creators of Cuphead while you're driving on the street. You can see them pass by, like, how the f they got so much? Just sitting there.
Yeah.
No, but it really has like one of the best art styles I've ever seen. Cuphead.
Yeah, I actually love that art.
I like old timey art. I mean, let's not get it twisted. Like, some of the things are like, but it was funny. Fun.
Even though we didn't grow up around that time, a lot of those shows with that art style are classic. They're part of my life.
Yeah, like the old school Mickey Mouse. That's what it reminds me of.
Well, Tom and Jerry was my childhood. So that just gave me so much of those vibes.
Yeah, that was a good way to put it. The old school Mickey, like when you see the movies and he's like whistling. I can't remember the tune. Steamboat Willie, yeah.
Oh, and Last of Us 2, Part 2 did drop today.
Drop today?
Yeah, it got delayed till today.
I know people started downloading it yesterday. I guess they just like.
Maybe it was like early copies or something.
All I know is that some of my friends started downloading it yesterday, and then like started playing it today. That's all I know. That's all I really care about.
Oof. So, talking about GTA 6, it has not been announced by Rockstar, but it's almost guaranteed. And it's not gonna be for a while, but they're saying that it's most likely going to be dropped as a PS5 game, like a next generation game.
Yo, PS5 just taking everything.
Yeah,
like,
they're like top notch. That Wi-Fi router, don't mess around.
Don't mess around, bro. Oh my god. Nah, bro. But
Now, can we like talk about Xbox now? Because I want to know what they have. Like,
Okay.
I mean,
I can tell you.
there's not much to it besides prices and specs that are better.
That's it? That's all they have?
yeah, like that's really it. Like the only thing that I can think of, the only like exclusive I can think of is MCC, Master Chief Collection.
Alright, let's compare it. Let's talk about the specs real quick. So, the PS5 is rocking an AMD Zen 2-base CPU with 8 cores at 3.5 GHz, a 16 gigabyte of DDR6 memory with a custom RDNA, 2 AMD GPU that puts out 10.28 flops.
Yo, I'm so happy I'm in IT class because if I wasn't, I would not understand a single word you just said.
Yeah, so
Well, here's the thing.
I know what you said.
Xbox, their FPS is going to be way higher compared to the PS5, and that's
Again,
gonna
this
affect gameplay.
again this is because they have connections to Microsoft, one of the biggest computer
Nah, the biggest computer business, like, period.
I don't know about the
It's either
because
that or Apple. It's one of the others. But, like,
yeah.
it's...
no, it is.
But even...
I believe it is because it's specifically computer related. Apple, they have a computer. They're not strictly computer.
Oh, still they
Listen.
have. Either way, my point is that they like Xbox has connections to Microsoft because they're owned by Microsoft, so they're gonna get parts and stuff like this for like way easier than Sony. Like Sony specializes in TVs. Like no.
Alright, well, as PS5 will have worse FPS and stuff like that, it will have faster speeds, like downloading speeds and loading screen speeds compared to the Xbox, which is kind of like how I said before, sacrificing one thing for another.
Yeah, but it's not that crazy. I mean, like, unless you're OCD about every single spec, like, just get your panties out of a knot, bro.
I'd honestly wait an extra 10 minutes to be playing my game that I actually like to play versus waiting 2 minutes and playing a really like bad quality game.
Listen, okay, like when it comes to quality, when it comes to quality and stuff like that, once you get to like the highest tier of quality, it's not gonna be too much of a difference. Like you will see it, but like it's not going to affect you so much as 10 minutes versus a good hour loading. Like you can feel the difference between those two, but in terms of specs and quality, in terms of visuals, like it's not gonna affect you if it's slightly downgraded from like.
I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I didn't research the specs too much of the PS5 or the Xbox series because, like, if I look at the specs, I'm not gonna know what it says except for the GPU, the CPU, and all that kind of stuff, and like some small stuff. The only thing that I really cared about was space, storage, and memory.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh
I got
my
you
God.
the Xbox specs right here. So the processor is an 8-core, 3.8 gigahertz AMD Zen 2. The GPU is 12 teraflop AMD RDNA 2, and the RAM is 16 gigs GDDR6.
Wait, is it an SSD or a hard drive?
It's an SSD.
Oh, thank God. That's
Both
better.
SSD.
Would
None of them
have only hard drive at this point? Like, I think that would just not be a good investment if they only had a hard drive.
Yeah, no. I mean, the thing is that like the memory, apparently they're both gonna be about 2 terabytes.
Oh,
That's good.
They're gonna have 4K
Well,
visuals at
depends.
60 FPS, 8K and 120 FPS support, ray tracing, near instant load times.
Well, wait, can we? I'm sorry, I need to stick with this memory thing because memory was such a problem with me and the PS. Dude, I felt like each time I downloaded a game, like this is gonna sound stupid, but like my memory went down and down, like because at this point, like when I first got my PlayStation, I had like 12, 15 games on it. I understand updates and stuff, but I literally only have 5 games on my PlayStation before I can download a new one or delete a new one.
Well,
Like,
that's how it is. It's straight up how it is.
dude.
You have all 5 games, right? With your PS4 at X amount of space. You also have your capture gallery with like all these clips that you don't even use.
No, I erase my capture gallery
And,
like
right, so let's
often.
say even your capture gallery is white. Your PS4 has like an X amount of memory, like storage. So those 5 games, no matter what, they're gonna be pretty big. Because I'm pretty sure like COD will always be big.
Oh yeah, it's just getting bigger and bigger. That's what she's
But that's not what I'm thinking of. Like, because for yo, I remember when Nico got Red Dead, bro. That was
God.
the only game you could have on his PlayStation.
Yeah, but that thing was
it was
huge.
that, and dude, Red Dead and I think it was just Red Dead, or I don't even know what the other game was that you had. But he only had 2 games on his PlayStation, dude.
Oh yeah, I got
Like,
to.
Having 2 terabytes would at least give you access to like at least 7 to 10 games, depending on how big they are, right?
Yeah.
It depends because games are just going higher in gigabytes, and so are PlayStations. Like, if you look at the consoles, you see that they're just going higher and higher in space, and so are the games just going higher and higher in space also. But
Yeah.
which is also going to be a big factor in space is because the Xbox is backwards compatible with Xbox One, Xbox 360, and the original Xbox, while the PS5 is only backwards compatible with PS4. And people are going to have their old games, they want to put it on there. Those games are going to be low, but are they going to have enough space with all their other new high-end games, which people are probably going to be playing what's going to be the new hype?
No joke. That breaks my heart. The fact that Xbox has a backwards compatibility. PS5 looked at that and was just like, nah.
Yeah, they only did it once. I want it at least to the PS2. Come on, man. There's so many great games all the way down, and I feel like that.
If they have backwards compatibility, dude, if they have backwards compatibility to the PS3, dude, I can at least play Black Ops 2, dude. Come on.
Oh my, yes.
Let me get this,
man.
Let me get this. I can play Black Ops 2. I can play MW2, MW3.
Some people just want nostalgia.
I just want a game that I can play. You know, transit not looking awful. You know.
Play COD Mobile.
God.
Okay. Well, I mean. Yeah, I'm just gonna be here for later.
Well, we got God of War 2.
Yes, we do.
Looks psycho. Looks completely.
Didn't they already come out?
No,
for the
that was God of.
For the PS5 is dropping.
I don't think people are really gonna be looking at it.
I know. I mean, I know a lot of people that are definitely gonna be looking into God of War because these are the same people that were hyped for the Spider-Man game when it dropped. And God of War, because God of War and Spider-Man dropped, I believe, like around the same time when last year. And there was a lot of hype.
I saw a lot of stuff.
Spider-Man jumping up
I
there,
don't
dude.
think people are gonna buy it for the PS5. Honestly, like people already played the game. It's just gonna be better graphics. It's gonna be the same storyline, same characters, better graphics. I mean, the graphics are already okay.
The thing about
Are people really gonna spend an extra amount of money, like extra like $60, how much it was, just for it to look a little bit better, but have the same storyline? You already know what's gonna happen at the end. Come on.
And that's the exact reason why I didn't buy Last of Us 2. Because I knew already before I played it or before I watched it that I was going to watch it when it came out. And I probably wasn't going to buy it unless I bought it for like the PS5 or something. Like there's no decisions to be made in the game. So, you know, it's not like
the thing about games is that you can't look at them as like who's gonna buy it because every game has some surprises. You gotta look at it like what's gonna be releasing around that time. So like if God of War is being released by itself, there's gonna be people who buy it. But in terms of if there's gonna be like a more hype game or a better game to come out to that time period, then people.
That brings up that question. What do you guys look for when like buying a game or like thinking of buying a game?
It's not really the graphics because I already know like what graphics I'm gonna get. I already know what I want. But I just like COD, like I already know what I'm expecting. I know what I'm getting. Basically, it's a first-person shooter. It's like the genre of game that you're looking for.
Okay.
It depends, really. Like, big YouTubers that review the game and say, "Oh yeah, this is fun." I look for games mostly I can play with my friends or games that I simply just enjoy by myself. Like just cause. That was super fun for me, playing the story, then just smashing cars into the side of buildings and playing COD, you know, going on a team and shooting people with your friends. Like, that's fun. I look for things that are going to make me happy. And that's just what happens with other people also, but there's some things that make more people happy than others.
That's the thing though. I look for multiplayer, like a great multiplayer.
Yes.
And I would like a nice storyline that I can get for myself. As in, Dying Light was.
To steer that into that, bro, because I had something to say.
Dying Light was a great campaign, but if it didn't have multiplayer, I wouldn't have bought the game. For the reason that I could have looked up the ending and I could have watched somebody do it. There's no decisions or anything like that, so you always come back to the same. Like, I would have gotten Detroit Become Human if, like, I had the money for it when it came out. Because that's something you can make decisions. If you mess up, it actually matters. Yeah? I don't know if what I'm saying is coming across to you guys.
No, for me, when it comes to games, I want something that I can just enjoy without having to worry about anything else. Because like, there's a high chance I'm gonna watch stuff about it on YouTube, I'm not necessarily gonna care about the specs. So unless I can have fun with the game, like in general, like even if I know what's happening, I can still have fun. That's gonna be what I have. If it's based off its story and like the big twist is like what happens in the story, I'm probably not gonna get it because again, I'll look it up in my own time and I'll find out about it. So I want to have fun getting to that part of the story, right?
I also look for games that like I can. There's like little tiny things that you can get better at. Like to this day, I still play Overwatch because there's still tiny things that I can get better at with the people that I play. You feel?
Same. I still play Overwatch. I'm still pretty good at it.
Yeah,
I still play Minecraft. I don't know who doesn't.
No, Nico, like me and Nico play Minecraft and see if we could just beat like our time and stuff like that. Like we just clap in like a day. We finish a game in like a day.
I still play BO2 sometimes also though. BO2 and Skate 3. Those are like some of the games I still play though.
Did you get the
That's why I love it. Like whatever one.
Did you get the
remastered what?
Skate 3? Wait, was it Skate 3
For what?
that they remastered for the PS4? It was one of the skate games that they remastered.
Which skate was remastered?
Did they remastered one?
Yeah, like
Pro Skater. There's 1 and 2 are being remastered for the PS4, Xbox One, and PC. So 1 and 2.
I thought they already
No.
dropped.
I play Skate 3 though.
No, that's what it says. It says May 12th, 2020. They're dropping
Oh,
the PS4,
okay.
Xbox.
I mean, I already passed.
What?
What do you mean?
Well, anyways, here for Dying Light 2, Dying Light 2, it says that it's set for the next gen. So,
Yeah, I expect to see something good out of that. We've been waiting way too
we're
long.
gonna have that high quality, straight horror in our face of all these zombies.
It's been 5 years. I expect to see something like that. Something well made
Wait, what? For what?
For Dying Light.
from Dying Light 2.
Dude, Dying Light 2, my decisions better kill people, bro. It either better be, either you do this or this man dies.
How is it gonna, bro? How's
Oh,
it gonna
yeah.
work, bro? Because it's multiplayer too, and a decision-based game. Like, how's that gonna tie in, bro? Because
Remember
you know when we queue up, it's basically doing the storyline with each other.
Remember though, like for Dying Light, like 1, we were able to queue up our own stories. So if Nico finished it and I wasn't that far, it would like go back, right? And then Nico would have to do that over again because we're in my world and not his, or my
Oh,
season.
yeah.
I would assume that it would be the same way, and it would take our decisions with our games, right?
Yeah,
Or our accounts.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, the
Yeah, I feel like
modding-
we'll just join the world and continue with them.
The modding, how do you think that's gonna work out, bro? We're gonna be no more modding.
Bro, I hope to God that we have more than just 2 places in Dying Light 2. Because in Dying Light 1, I felt like Old Town, while it was cool, I feel like it was redundant to make like a second place, you feel?
I think
Like,
we
it
do-
could've
I think
been-
we do have more than one place. And same thing with the first Dying Light, because with Dying Light 2, remember the storyline is it has to do with the water. Rod, what was his name? Roz or
No,
Rise?
that's just
Right.
no. That was just a part of it, like waters. If you supply to the city or keep it for
Yeah,
yourself,
that was-
like group.
that was
That was
a-
just an example of how the
Yeah.
game would act.
Though,
I feel like would be in a one big map though, kind of like GTA. I feel like it'd be like that.
That'll be
the
fun.
question I have is, where are we picking up from? Because did you guys play the DLC?
Like when the nuke dropped.
Yeah, if you guys saw the DLC, like
The following?
yeah, the following. In the following, at the end, should I see what happens at the end? Yeah, why not? It's been out for like 7 years now. In the following, pretty much you have a decision to make at the end. Either you fought the mutant, the talking mutant or whatever. I don't remember her name. The talking mutant, the mother, and then you became a mutant yourself, like Kane became a mutant, or you didn't fight her and then you set off a nuke, which kills everybody. So, and we're playing again as Crane. So what really makes sense to where we are, right? Because how the storyline went was when you became a mutant, it was only when at night. During the morning you were fine, while you were in light you were fine, or whatever the case, but at night he went sick of it.
Yo, definitely.
Dying Light 2 is mostly not around zombies, it's mostly around the look, Dying Light 2 is the main character is Aiden. It's a different person from the last, but it's also not around zombies as much as it was before, but mostly around story mode.
Really? Wait.
Yeah, it's not completely different, but it's different from the first one. It's not like a series like Black Ops 1 to Black Ops 2.
There's still gonna be zombies in the streets chasing us and stuff like that. It's just gonna be more outposts of
community based.
Yeah. More gang based.
Yeah.
There's still gonna be the same aspect of zombies and parkour. Yeah, of course. I mean, they're not gonna make Dying Light 2 and just make it walking around and seeing these zombies. No one's gonna buy that.
Hey, man.
That's what made it unique in the first place, the parkour.
Welcome to Treyarch. How may we help you?
Oh yeah. Dude, I hate Treyarch for that, dude. I got Black Ops 3 and I expected to see Mason, Woods, you know? Maybe even a little bit of that Russian dude. What's his name?
I got Black Ops 4 and I actually expected a game.
Yeah, like, man, that it hurt me. It hurt me not to see Mason or Woods or
I mean,
or,
that was
Harper. Like, come on.
I thought that was kind of like the campaign for Black Ops 3 was okay, but then again, I'm a zombies person, so as long as zombies are good, I don't care. Shadows of Evil was beautiful, DE was beautiful, Garage Crovy was beautiful, Zetsubo was okay. We got Zombies Chronicles with 8 maps, which are god tier. I mean, I don't really. Black Ops 3 was just the pinnacle of zombies for me, right? That was my game.
Yeah,
but then after that, we got Black Ops 4. This is where everything went wrong.
For classic games, I feel like I liked Black Ops 2 better. For classic zombie maps, not like just remastering. I feel like Black Ops 2 was probably the best on zombies.
Again, my favorite map of all time is Buried, and they haven't remastered that. So, and I'm really hoping they do it in the next Call of Duty. They better be a remastering Transit, the whole Victus crew, Transit, High Rise.
I best be seeing DLCs that say Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, and Black Ops 4, where you just buy one for like $15 and you get all the Black Ops 2 maps.
Get a PC.
Dude.
Right there.
Get a
Right
PC,
there, yeah.
Get a PC, because I literally could get all of those like right now and play it on Black Ops 2.
Hey, listen. Ready? So now we can do that, or we can just ask Treyarch to do that so we can spend $60 instead of $1,060. Thank you.
Or Treyarch doesn't choose to listen to you because you're just two people.
One guy who's gonna buy the game anyway.
Yeah.
I feel like we speak for everyone though on that zombies thing. Everybody wants to see the zombies remastered.
Everybody wants zombies remastered. I've seen so many zombies YouTubers just say, "Hey man, if you took all the Black Ops 4 maps, excluding Blood of the Dead and what was the first map that came on release? Not Nine, the other one. Voyage of Despair. If you took Blood of the Dead and Voyage of Despair out and you remastered all the rest of the maps, they would be completely fine and playable with Black Ops 3, like, I was about to say custom. Like, I don't even know, the gameplay. Like, there's just their whole game was so much better for zombies. But then, like, everything went downhill. The HUD got bigger, we died easier. Yeah.
Yo. But yeah, that's all like done already in Black Ops 3. Like, I mean, Black Ops 3 had their last update for zombies, but on PC, like their last DLC pack, and it was actually pretty crazy. I saw it on Noah J.
You Leviathan?
Yeah, it was
Leviathan?
Leviathan. Yeah, so I don't know.
Leviathan was a custom made map. It's not a DLC. You would think it's a DLC. It's a custom made map.
Well,
Could you
I mean,
imagine?
I mean, Noah J said it was the last. It was like the last one.
No, well, I mean, yeah, I know, but I was watching his stream also. Like, I follow Noah, like, everywhere. I was watching him, I was watching Mr. T Lexify, I was watching,
It was Mr.
I was watching-
It was Mr. Falafel Waffle. I forgot his name. It was Mr. Waffle. Does he?
Hey guys, Mr. Waffle. See,
Does he still like what type of videos does he make now? Does he still make like the same like Noah vids?
you got me tripping. I'm gonna look that up right now. He was a role model for me. I love that guy.
yeah, no, he was my tutorials, dude. I'm gonna tell you exactly who everybody is to me, dude. Mr. T Lexify, Lex was my round 100s dude, and he was just a meme. He was so funny. Noah is just gameplay. Like, I think as is like playing, I think he's the best out of everybody there. Not to do it the fastest or anything, but to do it methodically. You get the idea.
Guys, I have to interrupt right now, and I have to say something very sorry. Mr. Waffle Waffle's post was 5 months ago, and there's 2 videos below that says saying goodbye.
No.
Yeah.
What?
Wait, hold on. He went to Twitch.
Oh my.
He probably went to Twitch.
No. That's not.
The saddest part is only got 1 million views.
How many?
No, but
1 million. Man, I used to watch this guy before PS4 even came out. Like, I needed to know how to get my like origin staffs, you know?
dude, that was the man, dude. How do you get the fireball, my dude? That's literally it. Because if you go to Noah, you're not finding out.
Noah just does.
This guy was straightforward.
Like and it's like he edited his stream out of nowhere. He just out of nowhere has
The fire. Dude, but Mr. Ruff Waffle is like, but he had to quit. I remember watching the video. He had to quit because like he was having mental issues and that kind of stuff, and YouTuber problems. So he just had to dip out. He said he would probably be back, but he has to hop out. But he's still in videos with like Noah and JC, Chop, everybody in that case.
Noah joined. I mean, is he in Click? I think Click is with Molzik.
What? He's in 100 Thieves.
Oh yeah, that's right. He joined the 100 Thieves.
He's with Nature, and so did Courage. Courage JD also joined 100 Thieves.
Courage is in 100 Thieves. He left Optic.
Yeah, I remember.
But he's been on and off. He's been on and off with Optic.
Yeah, I remember watching that that video there. He was just like, "Hey man, I'm transferring to 100 Thieves," and I was just like, "Hey man,
okay,
that's crazy. Goodbye in about 3 months." But he's still there, which is crazy. Like I can tell he enjoys like his time with the team and stuff like that.
I mean, yeah, mainly because his history with Nate and stuff like that.
Definitely, and Noah, dude, Noah helped Courage so much in his COD videos and stuff like that, and like his Fortnite. When Fortnite came up, oh man, Courage and Noah went up, dude.
Pokemon's in 100 Thieves. I found that out like a month ago.
Yeah, so is she's a content creator also like Noah, but Courage actually plays for tournaments and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Only people that actually play for tournaments that I know of are Courage, Nate Shot, is it Shark? I think it's like Shark or something like that. Frost. Why am I saying these people that I don't know? Frosty and the girl. I can't remember her name. I'm so sorry. Starts with a V. I'll remember it later. But yeah.
Really quick, we're gonna do like a little speed round before we wrap this podcast up. Top 3 games that you guys are hyped to see on the PS5/Xbox. I mean, we don't play Xbox, but I guess for the viewers, you guys can comment down below and let us know what games, top 3 games you're for. So I guess Nico go first.
Spider-Man, Resident Evil, and COD.
You have to think about this one. I have to pick between two.
Alright, y'all are gonna hate me a little bit, but like Kingdom Hearts, there's a new game coming out for that, and I'll put that third. Second, PS4, and first, what's it? Ghost Ash? Was it? Is that the name of the game?
Which game?
Solar Ash.
Solar Ash. Yeah, Solar Ash. So like, that's it. Number one, Solar Ash, then Spider-Man, then Kingdom Hearts.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to say the GTA 5 enhanced.
Wow.
You guys might think that's crazy, but like I'm honestly interested to see what's gonna happen. That's also free money.
If it was cross-platform, then yeah. But I don't think it is, so I don't know about that one, Chief. I do care about that one.
What are you talking about? Cross-platform for what, like Xbox also?
From or backwards compatibility.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think it is.
Is it? Oh, wait a minute. That went up on my ratings. that went up
Yeah,
on my
GTA
ratings.
5 enhanced, Deathloop, because I'm really interested on like the performance of that game. Like it seems pretty chill, and I like the aesthetics of the colors and stuff like that. And I'm kind of between FIFA 21 and NBA, like 2K21. Like I'm between those two, but screw it. I'm just gonna hit it with FIFA 21 because I'm an OG FIFA player.
Okay.
Those are my top.
So, mine is the new Call of Duty because I actually need to break the news to you yet.
Oh yeah. You got a minute to break it.
So pretty much what happened was, if you guys don't know, there was like a thing called the Red Door that was uploaded to the PlayStation store. It's pretty much a beta for the new game. You can actually go download it right now probably, I think so, they still have it open right now. It's called the Red Door. It's pretty much the beta for the new 2020 COD game. Now, in the files, they found what we believe to be, they have CP, which means, or CM, which means campaign mode. They have MP, which has multiplayer. They have ZM, which is zombies mode. They have WZ, which is Warzone. But they also have something called ZMWZ. That was so loud.
And I was looking at the
So
time and everything.
They have something called WZ or ZMWZ. So Zombie Mode Warzone. That's its own separate game.
So
I don't know what that is.
You said Zombie Mode Warzone?
Dude, I'm not kidding with you. If you look at Mr. Dalek JD's video, this is where I saw it, and I saw it in so many other videos, and I saw it in Red Door. Like, if you go to it, if you look at it, it says CMWC.
My guy.
Dude, I'm thinking of the blackout map with just zombies just gunning it at you, bro. And just from every angle, or something stupid.
Remember Black Ops 3, you know how the campaign had like the zombies mode, it was Nightmare? It might be like that, something close to that.
Dude, I don't know, because I think for that it would be, maybe, I don't know. But I'm loving this new thing. I don't even know what it is, and I already like it. If it's an actual like mode you can do, can't wait.
Well,
anyway, so yeah. Yeah. So, sorry.
But yeah.
Gotta get that up.
Well, thank you guys for making it to the end of the podcast. This is gonna wrap up our whole discussion. Make sure to like and subscribe.